Good morning guys, edited up a video for you guys just this morning, getting underway a little bit late, but we're gonna head out now. We're gonna go pick up my S13 convertible shell and we're gonna get that over to our friend's our friend Jamie's house, where we can start getting to work on getting that car going. We need to do the undercoat spray, well not undercoat, like the sealant under the car, which is what I want to get done first on that car. And then I can start getting the cradles put back on before getting it down to Cameron's Bodyworks. Now, on top of that, we have a last minute entry into a time attack event. So all of a sudden we need to fix the corner of the 370Z, which I damaged last night, which I haven't showed you guys yet, which I will show you guys soon. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. But we have to do an oil change on that car. We've done a bunch of events now without an oil change, so I need to give an oil change on that car. I'm not going to bother with changing the wheel alignment, so I was going to have a drifty wheel alignment in it for the grip day. But the good news is the grip day I'm going to tomorrow is a timed one, so I'll be able to actually work out how quick I have been going around Lakeside. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I haven't really shown you guys yet, but they look so good together. I'm so stoked. I can't wait till someday soon have both these cars out of the garage and be able to take a picture of them side by side with the same color and everything. Anyway, going to my friend's Jamie's house. I'm going to go pick him up, head down the track and attempt to load up my shell onto my trailer and get it around to his house. Finally get to work on the Turbo LS S13. The engine package is still sitting in here. So the rest of my S13's all here. So you've got my 6-litre V8 there, Mammoth turbo, fuel system, drift wheels, seats out of it. My cradles are under here. The quips are there, more of my skid wheels. The electronics and other parts of the car are all there. As you can see, coilovers and cradles and whatnot. So it's all going to happen soon though. I'm really excited to get this build underway on this channel. It's a lot to do. It's a pretty serious car as far as you know, power and everything, but yeah, it's going to be rad. Anyway, let's go to Jamie's. All right, I guess I got to face the music, and the music is you guys. I freaking wrecked in 370, but this happened. Not too happy about it. This dent here is definitely sucky because it's like right on the body line. I was really upset because I tapped a cone and had like some marks from a cone, and then unfortunately this one, I was chasing a friend, he tapped the wall and basically bounced back into me. Wheel took a majority of the brunt off it, but there was still a little bit of like body to body damage. But I got my man down here again. He comes with hammers.
A bigger one this time.
A bigger hammer, yeah. Well, he brought a big hammer. And he's just gonna, my normal technique at this point, because we're going to a grip day tomorrow and I need to put the 265s on, my normal go-to at this point would be that pole. And I would mess it up and body shops and people would get mad at me, but I'm gonna be smart for once. Bradley knows his body work, so I'm gonna let him tinker with it, get it a little bit back to where it was, and then I definitely won't have any scrub issues with the back. And you know, eventually when I do a cleanup on this car again at some point, yeah, it's nowhere near needing a cleanup yet, but get this straight again and looking respectable. My idea for a graphic on this car was to sort of add a little bit of flames here and there, so they might come as necessary to cover little bits of damage like this. So all right, we'll let Bradley do his work. We have the S13 loaded up onto the trailer now. The compressor loaded up. Gonna take everything around to Jamie's house and drop it off around there, and then come back and see how Bradley's been going on this. Good day, good plans. Also, while I'm out, I'm gonna go and get oil for the 370Z because it needs an oil change desperately. Not desperately, but a few guys have mentioned how oil temp gauge sitting at 120 the whole time. Tomorrow is going to be a really hot day, so I'm going to do the oil change on this thing. Again, in the very near future, I really need to go about getting that second oil cooler added to the system, because right now one oil cooler just isn't enough. So I'm going to get the second oil cooler fitted as well as the power steering cooler. Should make this car way better, but overall still really stoked with this car. It was really fast last night when I drove it, so I didn't get any footage. But it was hooking in, going really well, so I'm really happy with this car. But
this is how I want to start this, Cheech.
Cheech is concerned because this is my winch remote.
Not good.
Not good?
Not good.
Alright, so we've got a line running right out to my shell over there. When I used the trailer last, I'm pretty sure it was with Ben, and I think we left the remote in Ben's car. So going to use this remote, which is bridging two of the wires basically, and get my winch to work. It's going to be fantastic. You're stressing out, aren't you? Cheech?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It is connected.
So we just do this, and whichever one works, really. No. We have spark, so nope. Oh, so that's probably power up here. Alright, we're getting there, I'm gonna hand it over to Chong. Alright. Still using my remote. Whoop. There we go. Let it jump off, cowboy. You're right now. Watch that go. Alright. All loaded up, ready to go. Bradley's going to work on the 370. We'll head off to Jamie's house now and get this thing unloaded. Alright guys, we're back out here at the broomstick factory. He's gone a bit crazy on it. So he's actually doing a barra swap into an S13 for one of you guys that watch the channel. What's his name, Jamie? Who are you doing the barra for? Trent? Yeah, sick. So Trent's getting his barra S13 done out here, which is looking pretty damn good. So I won't show you guys, I better not, I'll wait till it's more done, but engine's already in there, sitting good, and it's kind of a cool looking car as well. But he had a donor BA? Yeah, donor BA. Maybe you can donor some of the back end parts onto the Thrasher.
Yeah, Tiny Gaffo's car.
Yeah.
They copped the hiding last end, eh?
Yeah. Look at this thing. Jesus. It's looking a bit dusty. You've been having some fun. You've been having some fun.
The neighbours.
Oh, the back of this is just as bad. This is worse.
Oh, that's the quarters, alright.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Oh well. Alright, cool. We're going to get this S13 unloaded and into the paint shed. And yeah, then we'll be able to get it painted in the next couple of days or so. And yeah, we'll be able to put it back. Pretty excited. We'll get it back down onto cradles, and then I can get this engine stand back to its owner, because I've had it for way too long. I don't intended to have it for a month, and I've now paid like 4 weeks of rent on these 4 months of rent on these stands. So I kind of want to get them back and not waste any more money on that. These doors are going to Ricky to fix his S13 up, because I've got new doors coming. What else? That's it. Alright, I'm going to get this thing unloaded. Alright. S13 is now in the broomstick factory garage. But yeah, really excited to get to work on this. But first we get this 370 sorted out for this grip day tomorrow. It's going to be fun. We got Archie on When do we have Archie? Archie's on Sunday, so maybe Monday. Come and have a play with this. We'll see how things go, but very keen to get stuff done on this. All right. Now we're gonna go off to Supercheap, get some oil and other things for a service on the 370Z, and head off. Get stuff done. All right, back down here at the track now, guys. Brad's done a bit of work on this. He's got it back out to where it needs to be, so I have clearance on my tires. Like I said, we don't want to mess with it too much. But I've gone down the street. I've got myself a bunch of oil. I've got oil for the 350 and for the 370. And I even got some oil for the AU. So when the AU's running again, I'll give it its first oil change it's had since I've owned it. So yeah, we're getting this thing jacked up now. We're gonna sort out some braces for the bumper. If you guys remember, I was having issues with the front bumper going into my wheel. That's why this guard, this butt here is worn out like it is. So we're gonna get that. I think Brad's got some, we've got an aluminium pole that we found. We're gonna squash the ends down and use it as a brace and bolt it on somewhere under the car. Basically just to stop this bumper from coming back and bending underneath the car, which makes me really upset because it's an Nismo bumper and I've wrecked it. Of all things, grip driving. So yeah, we're gonna get it all nutted out and ready for the grip day. So should be good. Oil change now. All right, so things have escalated down here. We had the car jacked up. The car said no more. Chi-Chi, there was an incident that happened a while ago where I had the old G35 I used to have, and when I jacked it up, it slipped off the cross member and dropped straight onto the sump, dented the sump up. Chi-Chi jinxes it because Jamie was jacking up. He said, be real careful because this happens. Jacked it all the way up. We're sitting there like everyone's just standing around. All of a sudden you hear this and same thing happened. So we've ended up the sump pushed up. We've made the decision on the G35. We just left it. I was like, oh well, shit happens, we're idiots. This time around, slightly more expensive motor, slightly more care. We've luckily made the right decision to pull the sump off. So you can see underneath, she's all dinted up and pushed up. But the lucky thing, us deciding to pull it out, because we actually did damage the pickup. We pulled it out now. It all seems to be completely fine, but the pickup was damaged. So we are definitely fortunate that we've decided to pull it out on this occasion and get it fixed. So we're going to yeah, basically we're going to bash this sump back out. We're going to increase the capacity by bashing it out further, so we'll be able to put more oil in it, and all is well that ends well. But lucky we made the choice to pull it off and didn't just YOLO it, because I think we would have done a motor if I had to just YOLO'd it. So all good. Scrape it all out. We'll have to use your negotiator, use your big hammer and pump that sump outwards for more capacity. It's going to be beautiful. All right, the extendo sump is done. You can see the lump now in the middle. Beautiful. So I know the AU is distracting you, it's beautiful, but extendo sump ready to go back on. Extra 500 mil of capacity maybe. All right, so we're kicking goals. We have the braces in. Brad's braces have worked well, so we've got a brace there to brace the bumper and another brace on this side. So if you can see it there, the mount's nice to the bumper, straight across the chassis, and really stiffens up the bumper there. So Brad's braces. Right, now we need to drop it down, fill it up with oil, and give it a bit more of a little, I've been washing all the rubber that's on it off, even though I'm going to end up with more on it tomorrow. Not smart people, are we? But yep, going to bring it down, get oil in it, fire it back up, see how she feels about having new oil in it for the first time since this engine's gone in, and load her up on the trailer. Ho, ho, ho. We are loaded up, guys. I'm going to go past the car wash in a sec, but she's looking schmick. I'm really stoked the bumper's not going to go anywhere now with those braces in there. I copped this little bit of damage from Matsuri, but then I cleaned it, so it doesn't look as bad. And then what else have I done? So yeah, this dent Definitely looks better. Still not great by any means, but way better than it was. Overall, the car sounds lovely now with new oil in it. The old oil didn't look too bad, surprisingly, considering how hot I've got this thing heaps of times, like, you know, 120, even up to 130 a couple of times, just on times when I haven't been perfectly paying attention. So really happy with that. I'm excited to get this car out there. The only other thing I wanted to have a look at, which I'll do at home, is to see if I can get the ABS working. And I can't remember what I've done, whether I've removed the fuse or whatever. Something's happened that I'm not able to have ABS. So I can get ABS working for this grip day tomorrow. I'll be pretty bloody happy about that. But now we're gonna head off to the car wash, get her cleaned up, and go past the bottle shop as well and get some CCs, I think. All right, folks, finally gonna see what the 8.6 looks like next to the Raptor. Looks pretty sick. And just this combo in general right now sitting out in front of my house. I obviously put them back away, but dude, check this out. So it's a little bit darker, obviously, but I think the main reason behind it being a little bit darker is the pearl, because the Raptor has like a pearl over the top of it, which is like I don't know, I guess a light pearl, which would make it look a bit more grayer than the 8.6 looks. And the 8.6 is actually pretty dark. I know in a lot of footage, depending on the light as well, it looks lighter, but when you see it in person, it's actually quite dark. But it looks freaking amazing, guys. Even with the incorrect wheels on it like it has right now, it still looks freaking awesome. Oh, what a lineup, guys. I am so pumped. So took the 8.6 for a spin after putting it next to the Raptor there. Couldn't pull her out without taking her for a proper spin. But back here at Jamie's house now, because they picked up Scarlett from school. But we're just getting rid of the horrible Matsuri pit pass stickers, because they're a nightmare. Bit of terps, get the sticky shit off. But 8.6 driving beautifully as always. I think we're going to go out and check out, what's it called? Harry's, Munchies. Hey, we're going to go check out Munchies car event tonight. So we're going to drive the 8.6 out there and have a look. Should be a bit of fun. What's that? What engine's in that?
4H. We're 5 minutes from home.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to say it. That's Scarlett.
It's a Golf.
Oh.
But this is
I can see what
fully
it's like.
local to us. It's like, it's meant to be chrome bumper, but it's everything. Majority chrome bumper.
Beggars can't be choosers.
There's some chrome bumper. There's some chrome bumper. There is plenty of chrome bumper here. Mine's not quite chrome bumper, but ours is still a classic, yeah?
It used to be, but then everything kept getting shut down.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to have a look around, show you guys a bit, but we haven't been for so long, and I've been hanging out to bring the 8.6. We parked up and then speaking to a bunch of subscribers, so hi to you guys, and a bunch of old guys coming up, funnily enough, and asking me stuff about the engine setup, so that was pretty cool.
It's cool seeing someone wearing an 8.6 hoodie while the 8.6 is here. I'm like, that car looks familiar. Yeah, look.
Want?
Yes, of course I want. go forward like 2 inches.
So good driving this car. Oh,
Oh yeah, not fun when someone puts a camera in your face, is it?